The second row then sees number 83 alongside number 68, which is the first of our Team BRIT cars, the McLaren 570S, and that will be started by Paul Fuller, so 83 and 68. The British Endurance Championship, this is the final round of 2024, where all the champions are pretty much decided, and we look forward to this 2-hour pit stop race.
Having a great little battle with the Jaguar so far. Excited to see what unfolds and then see what I can do when I'm out on track.
We're a commercial team, so we want to win everything. That's our reason for being.
Came into the start of the season with a lot of excitement, as I do every year. It's always great to get to the first round and get back in the car.
The start of the season started really well. It's my first time in the McLaren. I did one race at the end of last season just to make sure I could drive without destroying the thing, which went okay.
I guess at the start of the season, it's one of the most exciting times of the year. You want to achieve the best you possibly can, but you're also aware of the restrictions that might be in place, whether they be financial or, in our drivers' cases, the challenges they have with their disabilities.
The last season's been fantastic. There's been loads of highlights. I'd say probably one of my favourites was seeing Paul and Aaron getting a win in the McLaren. That was fantastic, and just to be part of that was phenomenal, to see the guys put into practice all of the things that they've been learning and the performance they've been developing over the last few years, and have it pay off in that way was just fantastic. It was a bit of an emotional moment for all of us. We really enjoyed it.
Got into the car at the beginning of the season, quite nervous actually, because obviously it's a lot more power, a lot faster car than I was in last year. Luckily I had Aaron with me, who's a fantastic mentor, and he took me to one side and sort of showed me the unique ins and outs of the cars, and we progressed from there.
And that's really what Team BRIT's about, is demonstrating progress. Our guys are here to learn to be racing drivers and to progress within the system. And the fact that we're able to offer those opportunities is really something I'm very proud of.
Aaron and Paul's a great pairing. Those two together in the McLaren is just a dream for us all to work with. They're very different drivers. Aaron he drives a lot more intuitively than Paul. Paul's very analytical in how he drives. And so one of the things they've achieved together is they've managed to sort of bring each other up on the opposite point, which has meant that as a pairing, their pace has just got quicker and quicker. They inspire the team to work together more because everyone's sort of pulling in the same direction, and that's really great to see.
The season highlight for me came at Silverstone, and in qualifying the conditions were very wet, which is something I've worked on a lot over recent years, sort of my driving in the wet conditions. My qualifying time there was rewarded with a class pole, but I also started second place in the overall race, so being on the front row of the grid was an awesome feeling too.
And then that was followed by a win at Snetterton. Went there, we had a really good result, the team pulled together, Aaron had an amazing drive, I had an amazing drive, we had a win. Yeah, that was the best feeling in the world, that.
As the season progressed, we really showed what was possible. I guess that one of the most defining moments of the season was potentially at the last round, which really cemented what we are as Team BRIT.
Celebrating the wins with the team is fantastic, because each individually we know we've all played a role within that win.
It's amazing. It's like watching every fireworks display you've ever watched as a kid, being just so overwhelmed by everybody's energy at that one moment when the result is announced or you realise you've crossed the line.
Without sponsorship, we wouldn't be able to go racing. We wouldn't be able to provide opportunities for all the disabled drivers that we've been able to put through the system. The long-standing partnership we've had with Texaco has been fantastic. We're so grateful for the support they've offered.